Hey guys, just checking in. I'm in the car, obviously heading up towards the Pinnacles, which are about 2.5 hours north of Perth, thereabouts. Nice dark skies, and tonight it is the 14th of December, so it's Geminids. Fingers crossed the weather's going to hold out. At the moment the skies are beautiful and clear and blue, but there is a risk that high cloud is going to come in around midnight. I've got a couple of conflicting forecasts. Windy.com says it's going to be nice and clear through till about 4 o'clock, but Clear Outside says we're likely to get 100% high cloud cover around midnight. Got my bets on for windy. I do find it a little more reliable, but yeah, we'll see what tonight brings. Reaches its peak about 2 a.m. this coming morning, so on the 2 a.m. on the 15th. So I really need it to be clear right through, but I'll probably start shooting before that. Try and shoot a few foregrounds. I may even try and do a bit of Orion or a summer Milky Way to get some extra shots in before Geminids really starts peaking. I'm pretty excited about the prospect for the night, and I'll catch up with you again once we arrive at the Pinnacles in a couple of hours. Hey guys, okay, I've got here a little bit later than I thought, and been fumbling around a little bit in the blue hour, but I've found a nice little composition I think that's going to work well. I've got, you can see just behind me here, some nice pinnacles. So this is due north in this direction, so that's basically where the Geminids Meteor Shower is going to be emanating from. So I'm going to shoot myself a nice little foreground now in the blue hour, just so I can keep that one in case I need it, and I'll probably shoot another one once it gets a bit darker as well, see which works best, and then it's going to be a matter of setting the camera up for shooting the sky. So we're not expecting the meteor shower to reach its peak until 2 a.m. There is a bit of cloud on the horizon, but it's certainly not rushing towards me, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I need to get cracking on with this, so I'll speak again soon. foreground I opted for a 3-frame panorama using my Nikon 20mm lens in portrait orientation. I cross-lit the scene using 2 small Ulanzi LED lights on their lowest settings. I had the area to myself, so I was able to use my head torch liberally to assist with focus when required. The settings I used were 20 seconds, f5.6 and ISO 800. Hey again guys, so I finished shooting the foreground. So Orion's up in the sky just up here, and I've got an interesting foreground out the back here with some pinnacles. So I've got the 85mm on at the moment. I've shot the foreground with it, and next I'm going to put the tracker on and grab a few shots with the tracker. So I'll probably go for a bit of a vertical pano. Hopefully I'll be able to get a bit of detail out of Orion at that focal length. Okay guys, I just want to show you what I'm getting out of the 85mm lens. Not sure how well this is going to come out, but that's Orion in the center of the frame there. There's a little bit of wind, so I'm getting a little bit of camera shake, but yeah, I think it's coming out quite well. I'm pretty happy with how this image came out, especially with how much red hydrogen alpha I was able to extract for a non-astro modded camera. I did push it pretty hard in post though. Apologies for the amount of text. You'll probably have to pause the video if you want to read it all. But basically, it's a 3-image vertical pano with 2 sky frames and 1 foreground frame. Each sky frame is comprised of 5 separate tracked images stacked in sequitur. The foreground frame is comprised of 3 focus stacked frames. If you zoom in, there's quite a bit of detail available. If you really zoom in and squint, you can just make out the Horsehead Nebula. Hey guys, so it's now about 11:30. We're just probably starting to get closer to some higher rates of meteorites now. We've seen quite a few just sitting here. It's just a matter of whether they're falling within the frame of what I've got set up here. So I've got the 2 cameras running. I've got the Z6 running on the tracker, but only shooting at 15-second intervals, so using non-tracked settings, ISO 3200. I think I've got about f2.2. Thinking behind that is with the higher ISO, hopefully the meteorites might come out a little bit brighter. And I've got the Z30 running there also on an intervalometer at similar settings with the Viltrox 14mm, because that's the APS-C crop sensor. I wish I had something a little bit wider than the 20mm. I think 14 would have been ideal to capture a bit more sky. I think I'm maybe going to find the number of meteorites falling within my field of view on the 20 is going to be a little limited. But anyway, time will tell. I'm just going to sit back here on my chair, watch the view for a little while, and then maybe have a couple of hours sleep while the cameras run. See how long the batteries last. I'm not too sure. I've got that one on an external battery, but this one, the Z6, I can't run an external battery on it with the setup I've got. So we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'll sign off here for now and probably speak again in the morning. Okay. Morning guys, just woken up to a beautiful sunrise here at the Pinnacles. Grabbed a couple of hours sleep in the back of the car after quite a long night shooting the meteors. But yeah, what a view to wake up to. Been running around a bit like a mad thing trying to capture some of it, so I'll include a few of the shots in the video. Morning guys, just a quick wrap up. The clouds I think came in around 4 o'clock, maybe slightly earlier. So windy, had the right forecast. Clear outside was probably about 4 hours out, fortunately for me. We saw plenty of meteorites, so hopefully I've got something to show you after I've managed to process them all and string them together. So I'll show you those at the end of the video. And yeah, beautiful morning, gorgeous sunrise colours, so enjoyed photographing that as well. So yeah, now I've got the 2.5 hours drive back to Perth, and yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. So I'll catch you on the next adventure guys. See ya.